Of a statement that Trudeau gave on allegations and potential link, there's been a diplomatic war that's ensuing between India and Canada. Amidst calls by the protests by the Khalistani group Sikhs for Justice, Indian mission was surrounded with barricades. Police personnel had to be deployed to monitor the situation because we've all seen what happened in the United Kingdom in London when there were Khalistani protesters who had even attacked the tricolour. Indian missions in Canada's Ottawa, Toronto and Vancouver are surrounded with barricades after a protest called by the Khalistani groups. The extremist outfit calling for protest outside diplomatic missions of India in main Canadian cities. This is after, remember this man on your screens, Gurpantwan Singh Pannun, who constantly puts out video, first of targeting, of calling violence against India, but also now threatening members of the Hindu community, threatening them to leave Canada ASAP. Canada has updated a travel advisory for citizens in India, asking them to stay vigilant, exercise caution in context of recent developments. But clearly, Canadians in India don't have much to fear, but Indians in Canada, possibly they do. Tensions flared between India and Canada following Prime Minister Trudeau's allegations that Indian agents are involved in killing Khalistani extremist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who is and was a citizen, for some strange reason, for Canada. Now, amid this standoff, remember, there has been not just about terror recruitment or trying to organize anti-India activities. All of this needs money. Money that has come in through Hawala channels by the Khalistani groups. How they recruit individuals to carry out activities against Canada. Where all is this money, and I'm talking about big numbers, are invested in? What is the reason that even if these Khalistani groups are so small in number, yet they are so influential? A report for you.
Yellow flags with Khalistan prints. Random raids. Scuffles. The real authors of these Khalistani activities seek to project them as expressions of a political demand. But there is more to this than meets the eye. Highly placed sources in the Indian establishment reveal the deep-pocket Khalistani extremists in Canada exploit Punjab's gullible youth into joining them as foot soldiers. The likes of slain Canadian Khalistani Nijjar and his associates would often sponsor Sikh youth from Punjab for medium-skilled jobs like plumbers and truck drivers. With more than 30 gurdwaras in their control in Canadian cities like Brampton, Surrey and Edmonton, elements like the ISI-backed and outlawed Sikhs for Justice would offer employment into lowly paid religious occupations. These Canada-based Khalistani operatives have also tied up with gangsters hiding in Canada in order to carry out attacks in Punjab. According to these sources, a pro-Khalistan political party in Canada charges 1 to 2 lakh rupees for issuing a single recommendation letter to Sikh youth seeking political asylum in Canada, falsely claiming persecution in India on religious grounds. The human trafficking channel run by pro-Khalistan extremists remains undisrupted under the very nose of Canadian agencies. With Kamaljit Sandhu, Bureau Report, India Today.
And reacting to this diplomatic row between India and Canada, our neighbour nation, Sri Lankan Foreign Minister Ali Sabri, has said that terrorists have found a safe haven in the North American country. Prime Minister Trudeau has this way of coming out with outrageous allegations. Listen in. Remember, there are many other nations watching of how a Prime Minister in the House of Commons, in the Parliament, can make statement against another nation, a friendly nation, based on allegations.
Yeah, we have always suffered, and some of the terrorists have found safe haven in Canada. Canadian Prime Minister has this way of just coming out with some outrageous allegations without any supporting proof. The same thing they did for Sri Lanka, a terrible, total lie about saying that Sri Lanka had a genocide. Everybody knows there was no genocide in our country. And I saw yesterday he had gone and given a rousing welcome to somebody who have associated with the Nazis in the past on the Second World War. So this is questionable, and we have dealt it in the past. We have categorically rejected those outrageous allegations. So I'm not surprised that sometime Prime Minister Trudeau comes out with outrageous, unsubstantiated allegations.